What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction for the spring season, this time with episode 1 of Liar Game. Not 100% sure what to expect here. I'm expecting a kind of psychological kind of game, maybe like death game type show. I think it's by Studio Madhouse, which used to do a load of classics back in the day, but as of recently I haven't seen too many of their projects. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I think the last one I saw was Orb, which was absolutely phenomenal. But other than that, I don't really remember too many kind of recent works I've absolutely loved from the studio. Whereas I look back on like the 2000s, maybe 2010s, where it's done some absolutely incredible work. So hopefully we can kind of get back to that a little bit. As I said, Orb was phenomenal. If that was by that studio, again, I could be wrong in saying that, but yeah, not much to expect otherwise. Pretty blind going into this one. Let me know what you guys think about this first episode in the comment section as usual, and we'll get right into it. How old are you? Okay, we're literally getting straight into it. Bit of a sudden start, honestly. Stupidly honest there. Why are you saying that? That's a bad thing. Good for you. So what does now mean? Honesty, perhaps? Truth? Who knows? So she's probably not going to do too well in this liar game then. Oh, fancy, bloody hell. Well, you just throwing that in the bin, right? You just know that's a scam. You hear 1 in 100,000 odds, I instantly think scam, in the bin. You've won the postcode lottery. You just so happen to be chosen. Oh wow, a shit ton of money. Well, that might change things up for me. The legendary con artist. "30 days. How do you differ? Just a okay, big explanation here. Just pause for a sec. How do you differentiate this game money and real life money? What if they were to send this box to an incredibly rich person? They probably wouldn't be too fussed about getting involved if you're incredibly rich. But just say that they were interested. What's to stop them just putting their own money into this and winning that way? Okay, again, very quick start. no mince about or anything. We're just straight into it. Interesting. So this is kind of like, I assume this would be a quite like enclosed thing, but no, we're just like out in the real world, just sending boxes to people. Just say, here's your target, get their money, whatever means necessary. I mean, the game doesn't have any laws, but there's still laws in the world, so that aspect isn't like, yeah, very interesting. Ah, okay. So the serial numbers. My query was answered already. Oh shit. So financially, the people behind this lose nothing. The winner wins 100 mil, and the loser, well, potentially 100 mil, and the loser is potentially 100 mil in debt. For her, this is almost like just saying you're going to be in 100 million yen of debt. Oh dear. You could probably use this. Is that trivial? Would you call that trivial? I'd say that's a pretty big thing, personally. Really? This also seems a bit questionable. I would think a lawyer would be gushing to get involved in a situation like this. They stand to make quite a bit of money. Absolutely not. Because you yourself didn't hand it to them. That's an interesting recommendation. So that's a very interesting recommendation. Ah, what a scumbag. Oh, I can't even talk for an extra second. That costs 15,000. Okay. Fujisawa Sensei. Oh crap. Well, that's a pretty big bonus for him. I imagine he's got all kinds of information on her. Well, you say that, but there's a lot of money on the line. They stand to make a lot of money. How do they enforce that though? How big an organisation is this we're dealing with here? But see, the safest way to counteract this is to make sure you don't lose by getting their money, right? I mean, it could be what he says, but again, the logical insurance here is to just maybe not comply, but at least like take the other person's money, so you're assured if you are in debt 100,000, you've got their 100,000, and they're the loser. So I'm assuming it's going to go the way of this guy is just going to try and get her money. Okay, as I said, honestly, it might be too quick a start. Honestly, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's a really interesting concept so far, but it almost feels like we're joining in on like episode 2 or something, and things have already been like established. So yeah, interesting concept though. Is he actually trying to be sneaky here though? I'm going to assume he is till I can be sure otherwise. And she's actually done it. Oh no. And he's won. You've just lost. Well done. I think that guy's halfway to France right now. We want money. That guy's gone. News. Your teacher has your teacher's quit school. Oh no, it's an accurate description of what's happened. Oh, he knows. He knows you well. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh, he is here. He's just fucking loud about him. That face, bro. I love that. Oh, I love that kind of sadistic ass facial expression, man. Banga Shodiki. Yeah. You fucking asshole. So, judging by the title of the episode, we're going to be consulting a scam artist. Well, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of us viewers knew instantly. Unfortunately. I mean, that lawyer looks like con artist himself, to be honest. I mean, it's just illegal. I mean, what he was doing, I wouldn't call it con artistry, but yeah, not too different. some ways. Junichi. Yeah. Oh, that was. It's interesting they allowed him out as somebody else. Oh, that's him there. Ah. Oh, that's even more interesting. You let him impersonate a police officer. Excuse me? Is that not a major crime? just what the fuck was that? You can't just do that. What the hell? Do you reckon he just got along that well with the guards? He's just like, yeah, you know what? We'll let you. We get along with you so well. We'll let you dress up as a police officer and prank some little mosquitoes. The paparazzi. What the fuck? Can you imagine? Can you imagine this? Honestly, this kind of strikes me as the situation where the police officer would let you do this, and then the police officer would turn around and be like, "Oh, so you're impersonating a police officer," and then rearrest you right after they release you for another God knows how many years. Probably quite a lot. I imagine it's quite a serious crime impersonating a police officer. Well, yeah, that's never happening. That's never happening. To be honest, I mean, is this situation ever happening? No, but it's fun. So we'll go with it. We'll go with it. But that might be the most unrealistic thing so far. I tripped her up. Oh no, they just ran into each other. Man, I'm looking for an awfully large chin. So I kind of thought like that voice actor is very prominent. He's in a lot of roles. And I did kind of hear him as the officer and think, we're really giving this guy this voice actor. Yeah, do you realise who you're talking to? I'm dangerous, woman. I'm dangerous. I mean, yeah, essentially, kind of. I gotta say again, the face, like, I like the style, but the faces do feel kind of like almost like a Family Guy in a way. Unique. So we just got to stalk him. He looks really good there. And there's just like some of the side shots that just make him look like he's got such a bulbous chin and like a mushed up face. You're too honest, Mao. You're too honest. Oh, there he is. He's back. Yeah. Yep, she is. Sorry, I just spat them. How long is she going to wait here? Do you reckon it'll be till morning? At least he came back eventually. So she's really cute, isn't she? I know it's like naive and pretty stupid to be so honest, but it is admirable. And it's like you don't want anyone to. It's like a beautiful piece of artwork, and life, as life goes on, you kind of get stained and used to scams and horrible people. She's like I said, she's like a beautiful kind of like blank canvas. She hasn't been kind of stained by the negatives of this world. So she's quite an admirable character, and I like her. She's really cute. Um, but as I said, I think there will be moments in this show, as we have probably already experienced for some of you guys, where it does feel like incredibly stupid. Like even if you are the most honest person ever, you can still like doubt other people. You can still like she probably tries to see the best in everyone and sees everyone as like as honest as her and so on. But I feel like there will be probably even more moments where you're just like, God, that was so stupid. It was such a stupid thing to do. That was a stupid situation to get in. This guy advised him, probably less so from here on, but I see that being something that maybe annoys a few people. Again, personally, it's not really. Again, it's a little silly, but I don't really mind it, to be honest. It's part of her charm in a way. But yeah, I can imagine people banging on about how they can't like stand her and so on. As I said, I mean that's like even with saying that, the most unrealistic thing still is that impersonating a police officer right next to a police officer. After you get out of prison. Oh yeah. And surely she should be knowledgeable to at least that. Surely she should be so aware that she's honest. And yeah, I don't know. She should be aware she should be easily scammed, if you know what I'm saying. Hmm. Well, again, that's really nice, isn't it? No revenge. Well, he's not going to agree that, is he? I can't believe that's the decision we came to here. Which is 24/7, right? You've been rumbled, old man. What's he going to act like now? He's going to show his devilish face. He's going to play stupid. But that's the rules of the game. This is still real life, bro. Been caught out. Yeah, I knew it was coming, you little rat. I love it, man. I love this like over the top stuff. It's a bit like One Piece. I love One Piece where it's like over the top ass reactions and shit. chance. How can you hear that from this lovely girl and just like decide that this is the right course of action? I don't give a shit. Oh my god! Again, I know this might seem quite silly, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying this guy a lot. Honestly, I'm excited to see more of these crazy ass fucking people. Actually, like I said, well, it reminds me of, like, One Piece. I initially like really got into it. I didn't vibe with it initially. I watched a few episodes, and stopped, and then watched a few more a couple of years later, and it's like, yeah, I ended up really enjoying. One of my favorite aspects is the over the top emotion, and facial expressions and silliness and like stuff like that. This guy, I was just talking about, like, how can you ever dupe a girl whose father or grandfather, I forget, either way, is dying from terminal cancer, got terminal illness, and you're just like, I don't give a damn. I'm taking your money. You gotta respect it in a fucked up way. Like, yes, it's incredibly fucked up, but you gotta be a certain type of devoted to being a bastard to be able to do that. It's almost respectable. I don't give a damn. This guy's just so over the top as well. Oh, we know that. Yeah. Crazy. Well, now he's invested, surely. If I had her crying behind me like this, I'd feel a rage. I'd feel a motivation and a rage inside of me that is guaranteed to get that money back, no matter what. That's not. There's no such thing. There is no such thing. Unless he's actually telling the truth there. So yeah, these like side shots look so different and weird. If he isn't lying about the safety deposit box, that does give us a good chance. So, to be honest with you guys, I'm really not too sure what a safety. I've never used a safety deposit box. I'm gonna have to look it up, but I've got to ask, like, if it's anything to do with a bank, surely, especially as an unemployed old man, surely that they got to ask where exactly this money came from. Like 100 million yen, how much is that? I'll just look that up real quick. I'm pretty sure that's an incredible amount of money. 600 million dollars. It's not 100 million yen, is it? I think I saw it 100,000. It must be it's got to be 100,000, right? Yeah, my bad. I put the wrong amount. I googled 100 million yen. No, 100 million yen is $625,000. Okay, which is still a fucking incredible amount of money. So yeah, what does the bank say when you deposit that? It's like, well, something shady's going on here. You ain't got a job. You haven't won the lottery. ain't got no family, you got no wife, you got no kids left you. Where the hell did you get that from, and how do you answer that? So what was it? A safety deposit box. Yeah, it's. I've never used one of these. Oh, is it just like? Oh, it's exactly as it sounds. It's literally a box. I've never used one. Okay. Sorry about that. So it's essentially like a little post box. You can just put stuff in. I don't get this thought process. We're still in the real world here, guys. It's like it's still really happening. We want to. It's like the prank artists on YouTube saying it's just a prank, bro. Oh, I punch you in the face. It's just a prank, bro. You can't. It's not legal if it was a prank. That's one long road. Yeah, it's just a prank, bro. It's not. It's just a game. It doesn't matter if I hurt you. It's just a game. I don't get that thought process from these people. Anyway, pretty good episode. Again, fast start. Oh, I recognise his voice. I think. But yeah, good first episode. Like I said, a bit cheesy, a bit silly in some areas with just like the concept, but really fun. Really fun. I really like the main character already. Is this Yorushika? It is. Oh shit. I thought it was, but it's a very unusual beat. Okay. Yeah, very. I mean, I've heard some unusual beats from them before, but this one maybe the most unusual beat I've heard their songs yet. To be honest with you, there's rarely been a project they've been involved in any regard that I've not enjoyed. I feel like they pick really good projects to be a part of. Shockwave. But yeah, fun first episode. I think my favourite part, as you guys can probably tell, was the reactions of like the old man, especially just like I'm a nasty old man and I'll own it. It's like it's so cheesy, it's so like so cliche, but it's like it's just powerful. I really like it. So these little moments, like you know what's going on, and you know he's like he is like the most. I don't know. There's just something really charming about it. I really like it. Like the facial expressions, and like the cheesiness and the line delivery, and the situation. Like your dad's got cancer. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about that. I heard a bit of his story as well, of his kids and wife leaving him after he got sacked, and yeah, just solid start. Interesting concept, like I said, a bit silly. Probably like, what if they did like put two people against each other that were like genuinely friends and were just going to work this out? I mean, in that case, it's just a wasted time, I guess, and that's it. It won't cost them anything. But I'm really interested to hear more about like the organization and such behind this. If there'll be other kind of games, I can't imagine this will be like the only thing. But yeah, we very much did get that. I think that's probably my biggest negative. We really did just get like thrown into things. There's not too much kind of world building or fleshing things out initially. Just kind of we just even like just from the first scene, it was just honestly, this could have just been like halfway through episode 2, and I wouldn't have been surprised. Like a lot of the times, you could tell when you start a series, it's like the start of a series. As I said, this felt like turning on the TV halfway through an episode that's already airing, like 10 minutes in, is how the start of this episode felt. So that's probably my biggest negative. I mean, it flashed, like it told us who we were going to be kind of covering, yes, but I don't think it was awfully well done in terms of like the intro, to be honest with you guys. That's probably my biggest negative. But yeah, other than that, it's again interesting concept, interesting characters. Another issue I have, which also adds a bit to the charm in a way, is the side profiles of the characters look very strange. Like the characters look really normal, and then there's like some angles where they just look a bit like their face just like squishes together like a burger, and their chin gets really large. Well, I think their chin's like the same size, but the rest of their face just like squishes together. Very minor thing, and as I said, actually in some cases is a bit of a positive, even though it's quality-wise a negative. Sometimes like worse quality like that is actually quite charming as well, and I kind of enjoyed it sometimes, just like staring at their chins from all these weird angles. But yeah, that was another negative positive kind of thing for me here. But yeah, had a fun time with this. Like I said, I love the old man and his reactions, so I can't wait to see more of him next week. Let me know what you guys thought about this first episode though in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy this one, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next time with episode 2.